Hi, my name is Jeffrey Mendoza and I'm going to be presenting to you about college athletes getting paid. Imagine having worked so hard to become a D1 athlete and your name and image is being used by the school in order for them to produce income. In stadiums like these, they use your image to sell out stadiums. So college athletes put in a lot of work, and I believe that they should be reimbursed for their talent. The three main points of my presentation are why athletes should get paid, the impact it would have if they were to get paid, and the laws that could help and are being passed to help college athletes. To begin, college athletes deserve to get paid because the amount of work they put in, they don't have the time in order to go and get a part-time job somewhere in order to help pay for stuff. You might even know some of these athletes here. This is Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield. The amount of work that they put in, it's as if you had a job. They have no time to go out and get a job in order to get money for extracurricular activities outside of school. Lots of high-level athletes come from low-income communities and families, so they get their school paid, yes, but if other things come up where they have to pay for other stuff, they won't have the money in order to do that. CollegeSportsMadness.com says that schools should pay college athletes because all the money that they get, all the revenue they get from these games, instead of maybe giving it to some of the athletes, they use it into giving huge unnecessary salaries towards teachers or coaches maybe, and bonuses. It's money that could be used to help the athletes. Secondly, my second main point is the impact it would have. It would cause tremendous change. It would mean no financial struggles for the college athletes. Let's say they need to buy a course halfway through their semester and they don't have the money for it. Now they would. They would have the ability to pay for extra school supplies that they may need. Anything that they'll have the ability to go out and pay for it with their own money. They would have the ability to get an endorsement. They would be able to get an agent and help endorsed by a company. Let's say they could get endorsed by Nike, and with that they could start building their brand from the bottom up. See, they would mean you would be able to get sponsored by a company, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and you'd start building your brand, so when you get bigger, you'll already have that financial background and you'll be able to make your money move for you. Prescholar.com acknowledges that that they deserve revenue for their talent because of the amount of work that they put in order to get to the level they are. They spend all day practicing. It starts as early as 6 a.m. and they have night practices, midday lifting, and they don't have the time in order to get a part-time job somewhere and get that money that they need. Lastly, the laws being passed. So here in California, Governor Newsom actually supports college athletes getting paid. He passed a law that allows the athletes in California to get an agent and to get endorsed. So they start building their brand. They could get endorsed by big companies, so they get sponsored. It allows for them to produce some revenue from their image and name, because schools use their image. They sell jerseys, they'll sell shirts and stuff from the success backed on of the people of these athletes. In conclusion, some of these athletes struggle financially apart from the scholarships that they're given, and they deserve revenue. Again, my three main points of this presentation were why the D1 athletes and high-level athletes should get paid, the impact, which would be they would have no more financial struggles, and lastly, it's the legislation that was being passed and is currently being worked on. The NCAA is working to create some sort of revenue for these D1 athletes, because the NCAA is a non-revenue. They don't get any money from all these games. Again, college athletes put in a lot of work and they should be reimbursed for it. Imagine being a D1 athlete and now you're getting paid for your name and image for all the work you've been putting in. Thank you.